at Chicago's huge lakefront stadium to witness the biggest event in football. Originated in 1934 by Arch Ward, sports editor of the Chicago Tribune, this gridiron classic, the All-Star Game, has been witnessed by more than 1.5 million spectators. In addition, the All-Star Game each year has produced hundreds of thousands of dollars for the United Charities, the Catholic Charities, and the Jewish Charities. The All-Stars are being introduced now, and in just a matter of seconds, 90,000 people will watch the opening kickoff for this 17th annual classic, the All-Stars versus the pro champions, the Eagles. The All-Stars won the toss, elected to receive, and here's Joe Mulehall, the Eagle fullback, kicking to Dick Kempthorne of Michigan, who returns 11 yards to the All-Star 33. Here's the first play from scrimmage. Adrian Burke of Baylor will handle the ball on this one. It's a pass play intended for Art Murakowski of Northwestern, incomplete. Now, after a couple of line smashes, gain only 1 yard. It's time to punt, and Burke of Baylor kicks to the Eagles' 20-yard line. It's down there by the All-Stars, and so the Eagles take over on the offense for the first time in the evening. Tommy Thompson calling the shots as he has for so many famous Eagle games. A handoff to Clyde Scott, who smashes for 5. But right about now, the All-Star line begins to really stiffen, and it was one of the great lines in All-Star history. And a couple of more Eagle plays fail. Time to punt, and Uhaw's kick is run out of bounds by Hillary Chalet of Cornell on the All-Star 46. Now watch Charlie Choo Choo Justice on this one, the great North Carolina All-American. Here he comes. 31 yards around left end, up to the Eagles' 23-yard line. One of the great runs of the evening. And already the All-Stars are on the march in this game. Now watch Fred Curly Morrison of Ohio State, the great Big Ten fullback. A real power player with a lot of speed. There he is, off tackle for 5. Second down, 5 to go. The ball carrier on this next play is Lynn Chandnoy of Michigan State. The defense is too tough. No gain. So quarterback Eddie LeBaron calls on Charlie Justice again, as he did so many times this evening. Here's the pitch out to Choo Choo, and here he goes, 12 yards around left end, and a first down on the Eagles' 5-yard line. The All-Stars are really knocking on the door now. Now watch the clash of the lines on these power plays. Fred Morrison bangs the 2-yard over right tackle. Going to be another smash now. Morrison again, off left tackle for 2 more, but he's still short of the goal. And Ralph Pasquariello of Villanova replaces Morrison. The All-Stars need 1 yard to draw first blood in this game. There he goes. Grant, he's over. It's a touchdown for the All-Stars. Score, the All-Stars 6, the Eagles nothing. And Gordon Soltau, the great kicker from Minnesota, drops back to boot. There it is. Perfect. And the All-Stars go out in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff now, and Clyde Scott takes Soltau's kick in the end zone. And here's a nice run by this Eagle. He's up to the 30-yard line before he's finally brought down. Eagles ball now. It's Scott again. And the hole closes in a hurry. He gets 3 yards off tackle this time. Coming into action now is the Eagles' great back, Steve Van Buren. Here's the first carry, and he smashes for a few yards. But notice how those lines are fighting tonight. It's going to be Van Buren again on this one. They need a few yards for a first down. Here comes Steve. And a first down it is on the 44-yard line. It's about time now for the Eagles to take to the air. Tommy Thompson quarterbacking as usual. Watch Pete Pihos, number 35 of the Eagles on this one. Here's the pass. Complete for 10. After a line play gains only 1 yard, Mr. Thompson decides he'll try the air again. That's Scott in motion to the left. Here's Thompson passing to Pihos again. Complete. 14 yards on the play and a first down on the All-Star 30-yard line. And the Eagles already feel the desperate need of trying to match that All-Star score, even though it's early in the game. After a couple of line plays, here's Van Buren plowing for a first down. The quarter's about over now. And it's the great halfback, Van Buren, carrying the ball. Picks up 3 yards as the quarter ends with the score. The All-Stars 7, the Eagles nothing. Here we go into the second quarter of the game with the score, the All-Stars 7, the Eagles nothing. And right off the bat here in the second quarter, watch for one of the key defensive plays of the night. Big Leon Hart of Notre Dame is the hero of this one. Tommy Thompson is rushed, trapped, and tackled for a 17-yard loss. The Eagle march is halted with this play. So let's try a field goal, says Thompson. Cliff Patton dropping back. Here's the boot. It looks awfully close. It hits the upright. And the All-Stars take over on their 20-yard line, still having that precious 1-touchdown lead. Watch Charlie Justice, number 22 on this one. What a hero this fellow was this evening. Here he goes. Finds a hole, still going, up to the 40, midfield, the 45, the 40. He's finally pulled down by Van Buren after a 47-yard run and a first down on the Eagles' 33. Here the All-Stars gain only 6 yards with 3 plays, so Soltau tries a field goal, and it failed. A little to the left of the bar, and the Eagles take over now on their 20-yard line. That's Bosch Pritchard in motion. Here's Tommy Thompson throwing a pass to him, complete, and he gets up there for a first down, a 12-yard gain on the play. Watch Mr. Pritchard again. Here's Tommy Thompson's heave, complete. This time it's good for 8 yards. And now it's time for the All-Stars pass defense to scintillate. 3 plays later, we're going to have a pass by Mr. Tommy Thompson, intercepted by Hall Haynes of Santa Clara. Watch this play. Here's the pass. There's the interception by Haynes, and he returns 15 yards to midfield. The All-Stars still out in front, 7-0 here in the second quarter. A couple of plays lose a yard, and then Eddie LeBaron of the College of the Pacific is in distress for one of the few times in the evening. He's rushed, and he is dropped for an 11-yard loss. Trying to pass here. Time to kick. That brings in Burt, the punter. Here's the boot, and it carries to the Eagle 27. And again, the Eagles take over now, try to get an offensive march started against this great, truly great all-star defense. Here's Clyde Scott breaking loose for 8 yards. Well, he fumbled on that play, and Haynes recovered for the All-Stars on the Eagles' 35. And again, those Eagle fans can start to moan with despair, and the All-Star fans can cheer, and there are certainly plenty of them in this crowd of 90,000. Eddie LeBaron, the magician and quarterback of the All-Stars, hands off here to Choo Choo Justice, who finds a hole just enough for 8 yards. Here comes the most single, thrilling play of the night. Watch LeBaron. He's run. He's trapped. He's caught. He's loose. He's caught again. He's loose again. He's caught again. He's loose again. He throws. It's complete to Justice. Watch Larry Coutret's block. Perfect. And Justice goes all the way for another all-star touchdown. An unbelievable play. And the crowd was really electrified with this one. Look at the spirit on that all-star team. This is the biggest night in their young lives, and they're making the most of it this evening. Again, Gordon Soltau drops back to kick the extra point. It's good. And the scores, the All-Stars 14, the Eagles nothing. The favored Eagles are 2 touchdowns behind. Here's the kickoff again now by the All-Stars. Taken by Clyde Scott. And again, he makes a nice run back. This one's good for 18 yards up to the Eagle 33. Tommy Thompson back in the ball game for Philadelphia, directing the offense. Pritchard in motion here. There's a short pass to Mr. Pritchard. Perfect. Good for 6 yards. In motion out there is Jack Myers. The handoff is to Van Buren. And Steve breaks loose for a first down on the 48-yard line. Watch Art Murakowski of Northwestern on this one. Here's Thompson's pass. Intercepted by Murakowski. And here goes Art, racing to midfield with the ball. And another Philadelphia Eagle marches stopped before it can start. Charlie Hunsinger of Florida is in the game now in the backfield for the All-Stars. And he'll carry the ball in the next 2 plays. The All-Stars 14, the Eagles nothing here as the second quarter draws toward a close. Hunsinger good for a few yards on this play. The All-Stars hoping they can shake loose for another score before this half ends. It'll be Hunsinger again on this one. And he picks up a total of 9 yards in these 2 carries. Now after LeBaron loses 3 yards, Morrison of Ohio State comes into the game again at fullback. And here's a fullback who has not only power but speed. Here he is with an end sweep. A nice run, and it's good for a first down. Right after this, 3 passes are incomplete. Lynn Channoys of Michigan State in the game for the All-Stars. Score 14-0, and it appears that'll be the score at the end of the half because there's just time now for one more play. It's a handoff to Channoys. And he picks up 4 yards on the play as the first half ends with the score. The All-Stars 14, the Eagles nothing. The vast crowd at Soldiers Field in Chicago gives these youthful, talented All-Stars a tremendous ovation as they leave the field at the end of the half with that 2-touchdown lead. Greasy Neale is lecturing his boys on what to do in the second half, and Eddie Anderson is warning his boys about being overly confident in half number 2. Highlights of the halftime period were the spectacular Rangerettes of Kilgore College, Texas, and the presentation of the award by Coach Frank Leahy of Notre Dame to Bill Fisher, selected by the sports writers as the most valuable player on the 1949 All-Star squad. Here we go into the third quarter of this game now with the All-Stars leading 14-0. Here's Mulhaw kicking off for the Eagles, and the boot goes all the way into the end zone, and that'll bring it out to the All-Stars 20-yard line, first down and 10. Pasquariello is in at fullback for the All-Stars. Eddie LeBaron is still the quarterback, balanced line with the T formation as usual. The handoff is to Pasquariello, who gains 5 yards. Here come the All-Stars out of that huddle now. The usual T formation. Here's the snap. There's a fumble. But it's recovered by Eddie LeBaron, the quarterback. And he carries up to the 27-yard line with it. The All-Stars got a break on that one, thanks to fast mental and physical reflexes by Mr. LeBaron. This time, however, the pendulum swings the other way. Watch this fumble. LeBaron fumbles, and the Eagles recover on the 27-yard line. There's a break for the pros. Let's see if they cash in on it. They need 2 touchdowns to get back in this game. The offensive quarterback, Tommy Thompson, is back in directing the play for the Eagles. Pritchard in motion to the right. Here's a pass. It's complete to Jack Myers. Good for 8 yards on the play. The famous number 15, Steve Van Buren, will carry on this next one. They need a couple of yards for a first down. There's Steve. Bang. And it's good for a first down on the 17-yard line. Watch this next one. This is important now. The ball carrier is number 32, Myers. He's hit by Tonemaker of Minnesota, and Bill Svoboda of Tulane recovers for the All-Stars on the 17-yard line. The All-Stars have that ball again. After Justice is tossed for a 6-yard loss, Larry Coutre gets to carry the ball. And here's the Notre Dame back, breaking loose for a nice gain. But he fumbled. And Reagan recovers for the Eagles on the Collegians' 33. So again, the Eagles own the ball in All-Star territory. All-Stars still leading 14-0. Van Buren in motion. Here's Thompson. He's going to throw a long pass this time. It goes all the way into the end zone, but there's a penalty on this play against the All-Stars, and the Eagles get a break. They have the ball, first down on the 22. And now on fourth down, here's a pass by Thompson, complete to Sanders, but he's short of a first down, and the All-Stars take over on their 16-yard line. Again, as they did so many times on this memorable evening, the All-Star defense held. Pasquariello is back in the ball game at fullback. Here he comes. And he keeps on plowing, gains that extra yard or 2 on the play. Pasquariello carries 3 straight times here, and in this succession of tries, makes a first down up to the 26-yard line. Here he goes again, right through the center. Couple of yards on that one. It'll be Pasquariello again. The All-Stars still out in front, 14-0. It's a first down on the 26, but 3 plays fail now, and so the All-Stars are forced to kick as we pick them up again. And it's Burke, back to punt. There she goes. Very high, carrying well. And it's taken by Reagan on the Eagle 46. Right here, 3 Eagle passes miss. And Muha drops back to kick for Philadelphia. Here's one of the best punts of the evening. Boom. And she zooms all the way over the goal line. A good bounce in favor of the Eagles. And there's Big Kilroy, angry because he couldn't recover that ball for the Eagles before it went across the goal line. A couple of plays lose 5 yards before Charlie Justice gets some of it back here. But the All-Stars are still forced to kick again. And again it's Burke dropping back to punt. And there it goes, up to the Eagle 43. This third quarter was more of a defensive than offensive quarter. It's the Eagles' ball now on their own 43. Tommy Thompson back in with a particular play. Number 36, Muha, the fullback, is the key man in this one. Here's Tommy's pass. It's good to Joe for a 20-yard gain. Clyde Scott is back in the ball game for the Eagles at halfback. Here he is, number 27. It's a good run. He sprints for 13 yards on the play, and a first down on the All-Star 24 as this hard-fought but scoreless third quarter ends. With the score still, the All-Stars 14, the Eagles nothing. Here we go now into the all-important fourth quarter of the game, the real payoff quarter of this contest. The All-Stars leading 14-0. It's the Eagles' ball, and Frank Ziegler carries here, gaining 5 yards. The ball is now on the 18-yard line. It's second down, 5 yards to go for the Eagles. 3 times in succession here, you'll see Tommy Thompson call on Jimmy Palmer to try to make that first down. There's try number 1. A couple of yards. And again, that all-star defense is trying desperately to shut out the Eagles. And the Eagles, of course, proud of their championship rating in the pro ranks, are viciously fighting now in an attempt to get back into this game. Palmer again picks up a couple of yards. And on this next carry, he'll pick up enough for the first down on the 13-yard line. There he goes. Added to this, a 5-yard offside penalty against the All-Stars gives the Eagles a 1st and 5 on the Collegians' 8-yard line. And Jack Ferranti gets into the act here. Here's Thompson's pass, complete. And Ferranti is down on the 1-yard line. Now get ready for a couple of bone-crushing clashes in that line. Muha cracks the line, fails to score. The All-Star line hold. This time, it's old reliable himself, Steve Van Buren, who carries the ball. Watch this play. It's awfully, awfully important. There's the snap, and Van Buren is over for a touchdown, the first score of the evening for the Eagles. Cliff Patton back to kick. Thompson holding, it's good. And the score is the All-Stars 14, the Eagles 7. There's still plenty of time left in this game for the Eagles to do some good against that one touchdown All-Star lead. So again, the All-Stars are called on to really move. Here's Muha's kickoff. It's taken by Hillary Chalet. And he runs it back 7 yards to the All-Star 17-yard line. And the coaching staff again decides to send in Charlie Justice to see if he can start things going. Watch old number 22 on this one. There he goes, wheeling around right end. And up the field he comes for 28 yards. Watch this toe dance. Whoop, let's go this way. Whoop, let's go this way. And he's down, a 28-yard gain. Eddie LeBaron, back in the game at quarterback, gets the ball from center Ulinski. Here's a pass. And it's complete to Art Weiner of North Carolina, who called down on the Eagles' 20-yard line. A beautiful play, and the All-Stars are trying to march again. Three plays here, gain 4 yards. That Eagle line is getting real tough. That's a fullback plunge, good for a couple. There's little LeBaron trying to find an opening. Decides on another line play, maybe. No, sir, he's bootlegging the ball himself. And he fooled everybody but that Eagle lineman who dumped him for a very short gain. Now here's your key play of the evening. Soltau dropping back to try a field goal. There's the kick. It's good. And the score is the All-Stars 17, the Eagles 7. What an important field goal that turned out to be. Here's Van Buren making the catch now on Soltau's kickoff. And up the field he comes, 27 yards to the Eagle 29-yard line. The All-Stars have a 10-point lead. With what time is remaining, the Eagles need a couple of touchdowns to win this game, and a touchdown and a field goal just to tie. Passes gain only a couple of yards, so Neale punts. It's taken here by Charlie Justice on the All-Star 32. And he'll bring it back 10 yards to the 42 before he's down. Rushing plays by Doak Walker and Choo Choo gain 5 yards. And then Mr. Charlie Justice switches from runner to passer for this next play. And he's going to aim one at his old teammate, Weiner. It's a nifty, and it's a first down on the pros' 42-yard line. Now, after Morrison loses 5 yards on a play, Justice will carry again. There's Charlie, and he's skirting right end here up to the Eagle 41, where he fumbles the ball, and Neale recovers for the Pro Champions. There's a break for Philadelphia. Score, the All-Stars 17, the Eagles 7. Thompson and Pihos team up on this play. Here's the pass. Complete. Good for a 16-yard gain. Again, the All-Star pass defense has a brilliant moment on this play, and who knows, it may have saved a ball game. There's Thompson fading back for a long pass. And it is intercepted by Hillary Chalet on the All-Star 2-yard line. Now, after a couple of line plays and an incomplete pass, Adrian Burke is back to kick. Here's the punt. And it's taken by Clyde Scott of the pros, who returns here to the All-Star 35-yard line. But the clock is moving fast, and time is running out on the pros. The score is 17-7 in favor of the All-Stars. Here's Tommy Thompson getting ready to pass now. It's complete to Muha for a 3-yard gain. Watch the two Notre Dame greats, Hart and Martin, team up for a nice defensive move on this next play. Here they come in on Tommy Thompson, both of them, as they have so many times in their college careers. And they spill them for an 11. And the rest of the game is used up with desperation play. Beaten Eagle team trying to save a game already lost. And so for the 6th time in the history of the All-Star Series, the Collegians come through with a great victory. Again, as they have in the past and will continue to do in the future, 90,000 fans have been treated to an evening they'll never forget. And so it goes. Year after year, the finest young college players in the world assemble for one all-out evening against the greatest team in the professional ranks. And everybody benefits, the band, the players, the sport, and most of all, the needy of Chicago. And that's the way it'll always be. Final score, the All-Stars 17, the Eagles 7. And the world of sport again congratulates the All-Star coaching staff. Head coach Eddie Anderson and his assistants, Bob Voits, Bobby Dodd, and Marty Schwartz, and one of the greatest teams in All-Star history. And this is Jack Brickhouse saying goodbye until next year.